Mike and I are in a band together for many years. Since 1976, we're in a band. And the name of the band is L'Image. And we don't play much anymore, but as soon as I get home in December, we have a 1 week in a jazz club in New York City. He's a great player, Mike. And Steve is in that band also, in L'Image. Yes, it will be Steve and Mike, Warren Bernhardt, David Spinoza. We're together since 1976, a long time. When I was a young guy, I played classical only. Then for a short time, I played jazz only. Then I made a big switch to rock. So I played each, but I didn't play jazz for long. I don't feel that I'm a very good jazz player. I prefer rock. And I played in an orchestra when I was about 19, but only for 2 years. And then I was tired of orchestra, and I preferred to play jazz. We do a lot. One of our pieces was totally improvised. Another one has a lot of improvisation in the middle. And we did some other pieces we didn't do have sections of improv. So we like to do it in our show, but not too much. Just enough to share with the audience, but not to have the whole show be improv. You know, I'm sorry I don't have a good answer. I don't think back about, you say I did a lot of albums, that's great. But I'm always thinking about the one I'm doing now and what I'm going to do next. I don't think back. So I've been lucky to play with a lot of great musicians, and sometimes I get on a great album by luck, and so it's been nice. But I don't really keep a list in my head of which is which. We did many songs. We did about 6 songs from it, and because the songs were Cusp and Concussion, the first piece we did, and Hide the Trees, and Horatio. I don't remember the names too well. One time, yes, in 2010. I came in 2010 to finally visit the birth home of my mother and of my grandparents. And I first arrived in Kiev, and then I needed a car and a translator. And I went to that little town. It was a little sad. There was nothing much to see. So instead of staying there, I came back because I loved Kiev. It was so beautiful. And it happened to be during Easter, so I just walked around the city. Yes, during Easter in 2010. I walked around for 2 days just enjoying it and taking pictures, and it was great. So I'm very happy to be back, but more than that, I'm happy to share my music because that's what I do. I never take a trip to see a place except that one trip to Kiev. My mother called it Ostropolia. Ostropolia. I think here it's called Ostropil or Ostropol. Ostropol. Yes, Ostropol. I can't pronounce it good. She calls it Ostropolia, but she came away 80 years ago. So maybe her pronunciation is not correct. And my grandparents from Berdichev. In the day, I'm more tired, like an old man, but when I play music, I'm very excited and I really enjoy it, especially live, to share. I've done a lot of recordings, but I prefer to play live to share my music with people. In this band, I only play the stick. It's called Stickman, and it's about the stick, so I didn't bring the bass. in this band. Other times I play with those, I call them funk fingers. Only the electric one. I play it when I play jazz, and also when I play with Peter Gabriel. He loves the electric upright, it's called. So I do play it some, but not in this band. Sure, thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome. Thank you for coming.